Hello everyone and welcome back to VoidSpace Alpha. My name is Ollie and today we're continuing with our 1v1 Starcraft games where we take all of your advice and feedback and fight our way up the leagues. I'm a complete novice if you're brand new here. I've been using your feedback since Bronze 2 to climb up. We're now at Silver 1, so thank you to everyone that's commented any piece of feedback and the 1,700 or so people that have subscribed to the channel so far. Thank you so much. I legitimately try and use your feedback to get better. So looks like we're jumping into a mirror matchup on Alcyon LE. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciations of these maps. Focus for me is going to be to get the build order out nice and slick today. And then yeah, just kind of mirror matchups I tend to find either go one of two ways. Like we're either going to get sieged or we're going to be siege, right? And you know, that's just kind of life. So yeah, just getting the build order out slick. Defending from that early Reaper rush or barracks proxy is going to be crucial. So yeah, let's see what we can do. So build order is going to be get the barracks out after the first supply depot, continuing constant SCV production. And then once the barracks is down, we are going to want to get our reactor up ASAP. We'll fully saturate that reactor, and that should give us enough Vespene to get to the fully saturate that refinery, and then that should give us enough Vespene to get to the reactor as soon as we can. Now, one piece of feedback that I have been reading is I tend to stockpile too much production too soon, so I'm going to try and get a couple of barracks out a lot quicker than I usually would. Just to kind of maximize that and the research actually. In fact, we're going to hold off on that because as soon as we get that, misplace that. There we go. And in fact, I just want to jump down here. In fact, no I don't. I want to jump that there, finish the wall off.
Can't. Need more minerals for that.
Terrible wall placement by me.
Our command center's been upgraded.
There we go.
Let's go.
Right, so next up, second gas, because we're going to want that factory. We're going to want to get our 2 defensive marines out ASAP. Complete with a defensive tank. We skipped that supply block that we usually get at this stage, so that's good. A little bit of SCV production downtime there. Just want to keep an eye on how much energy I've got and when I can get a mule. Okay.
Our base is under attack.
There we go, yeah. So we're out just on time. He is going to disrupt our working a little bit. Just let them deal with that. I think I'm okay with that. Let's fully saturate that. Get these guys over here. I want to start rallying my stuff out of here.
Add-ons good to go.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take out that Reaper. Siege tank. Boom, boom. How are we doing on supply? Need to keep an eye on that. Let's go. Engineering bay, because I'm guessing if he's going to go Reaper, I'm expecting other cheese, such as air cheese. As soon as that, as soon as that first tank is out, we'll get that in a defensive position. We'll get another one queued up. I know I shouldn't be queuing up as many units, but kind of is what it is. Get 2 more Marines queued out. And I totally forgot to do the thing that I said I would do, which was get the extra barracks.
Can't. Need more minerals for that.
We can start rallying both command centers down to here. Want to start getting medevacs. This tank I want over here.
On my way.
Been waiting on you.
Fueled up, ready
Slacking a bit on production there, but that's okay. We're getting weapons 1. Get your ass on there, mate.
SCV ready.
Gotta build more supply depots.
Okay, we have managed to supply block ourselves there a little bit. And yeah, I did say I was expecting air cheese, so just get that little bit of air defense up.
Ready to roll out.
Okay, they've got something.
Armed and ready. All out of energy. Not without more supply, we're not.
Right, I don't actually want to build that there because I need that. You need that. Cool, cool, cool. You're getting close to being done, so I'm just going to queue that. I know I'm double queuing things, but it's because I'm terrible at concentrating.
Out of supply already?
Right.
You're done.
3 supply depots.
Add-ons, good to go.
2 more, why not?
Not without more supply.
SCV ready.
Right, this I wanted for
All out
stims.
gas.
And then here I wanted medevacs.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough Vespine.
Which we don't have enough gas.
Upgrade complete.
And we are floating a bit of minerals. So we'll get that.
Need more gas for that.
First medevac's coming out. Have I saturated my gas here? Yeah, I have.
SCV ready.
That mineral cluster's mined out. Not enough energy. This better be good. Not enough Vespine.
SCV ready.
Just get these guys on gas. So I might actually be able to go for a third.
Ready for dust off. SCV ready.
2 more medevacs.
What's our target?
We'll put this guy in a defensive position.
Talk to me. SCV ready.
Life flight's here.
He is going to do some cheesy stuff soon, so I'm going to get a couple of Vikings queued up.
Who wants some?
Get your ass over there.
All out of energy.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough Vespine. Go, go, go. Need more gas for that.
Let's go.
Come on, I want to get another tank queued up. There we go.
SCV ready.
Here's your stop.
Looks like that research is done.
Ah, shit. That was a terrible drop.
SCV ready.
But at least we know he's got the very similar army composition to us.
Go ahead. Kaboom, baby. Ready to blunder. In the rear.
Just saw another drop coming in over here.
Been waiting on you. Go on. Upgrade complete. You gonna give me
Didn't need
orders?
to pull the entire army for that.
Coming through.
3 marauders and a couple of medevacs would have done fine.
This better be good.
Boom. In fact, I can bin that off. Get another reactor.
By the numbers. Who wants some?
Sorry, I did mention early in the game that I was terrible at multitasking. And I know I've just queued up a lot of Marines there. And the advice I was given is I should just invest in more production.
Add-ons, good to go. Depleted that mineral cluster.
Let's just go there.
Ready to blunder.
Let's get the upgraded missiles.
Gotta build more supply depots. Out of supply already? Add-on complete.
Misplace.
Well, butter my biscuit. Huh? Not without more supply, we're not.
Okay, I've supply blocked myself again, but at 117 supply, which is not necessarily the end of the world. Let's continue
Out of supply already?
building stuff up. Should we queue up a load of Marines?
Mineral cluster depleted.
And that's a terrible thing to do, I've been told.
Not enough energy. Depleted that mineral cluster. Nope, can't build there. build there.
Get that.
Who wants some?
Right, so has he taken that? I really want to know.
Waiting on me.
SCV ready.
Ding! Research
Okay.
complete.
Let's go.
Bases are out to the SCVs.
SCV ready.
Okay, they're hitting something. Widow mines.
Affirmative. Outstanding.
That's okay.
Of course. This better be good.
Not you, fucking
Armed and
dingus.
ready. Go, go, go. 10-4.
Definitely not you either.
You gonna give me
Just
orders?
you lot. Right, actually. Sorry, I'm all fingers and thumbs. My late game is not great. We get a couple of liberators. Siege breakers, as I call them. Yeah, he does have a base here.
SCV ready.
Doesn't seem to be too concerned about me being there.
Gotta build more supply depots.
So, yeah. Okay, let's go and be there sort of more permanently, I suppose.
What's going on? SCV ready.
We could use some help here. By the numbers, boys.
Took a bit of a hit on those fucking widow mines.
Add-ons. Out of supply already?
I'll give it my best shot. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of this, mate.
Armed and ready.
And while we're doing that, we'll take the Vikings up into the main. He's going to react to that naturally. Let's stim. Take the Vikings up. That fight's going to just be what it's going to be. Don't care about that single Marine defending. He's got a lot of starports. Let's buff stuff on Vikings.
Don't got the minerals.
And do as much damage as we can. Liberators. That's fine. Stimmed Marines hate Liberators.
That mineral cluster's mined out.
Okay, we've done that base. Turret, yeah, he was going fucking Reapers. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Actually don't need more SCVs. I wonder what my worker count is on 65 with all these mules. That's fine. He says he thinks I've got him. GG. Yeah, that was an interesting game. Yeah, all those ravens, man. All those ravens. That was interesting. I just want to have a quick look. I mean, I do this every game, so I hope you'll indulge me just by having a quick look at the replay. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, and we'll definitely watch it at improved speed, but I'm always interested to see somebody else's opener. So what I'm expecting here, he went Reapers, so I'm expecting an early gas adoption, and exactly the same build order. But no, it's exactly the same build order as me. So yeah, gas, barracks. Wonder if this goes orbital as soon as he's ready. No, not as soon actually. So that's quite an interesting thing there, because that's a lot of minerals you miss out on going orbital, right? Because the mule will gather way more efficiently. Now he did get his one Reaper out before my units, but it was literally second. So thankfully, if I have a look here, yeah, we're at 20 SCVs and one mule. He's 2 SCVs ahead, but no mule. We were able to harass that Reaper away, which was fine. Continuing to look here, you know, this guy, he's going double barracks quite early, which is not something that I did particularly well, but I'm more, when I'm in a mirror matchup, I'm thinking defensively, right? So I'm thinking about getting my defensive siege tank out, and then even if I'm just a few seconds behind, I can siege up a lot closer to my base. He's still got a trundle across the map, right? So yeah, he's going Hellions. Didn't even see any Hellions in the early game. But that being said, we've already got a tank. So yeah, kind of dropped the ball a bit there. That is interesting. Army composition wise, 10 Marines and 2 tanks versus 2 Hellions and a Marine. Like, if I'd have known that at the time, I'd have pushed. I think production wise we were okay. Actually behind on SCVs, he's got 36. But one's a command center, one's an orbital. he is producing SCVs rapidly. So I was a little bit behind economy-wise, making up for it with the mules, no doubt. I did get supply blocked a couple of times, I'm sure you spotted that. But to be honest, I'm not used to playing games where I've got more than 100 supply, so... yeah, that's usually a bit easier to manage. He's fully saturated this base, so now I'm surprised that he's not going for his expansion immediately. He's definitely got the money for it. I mean, he's floating a lot of minerals, actually. Interesting wall here with the bunker. He must be expecting some sort of attack. I never go for a wall with a bunker unless I'm playing against Protoss. I've done it occasionally with Zerg. Fully saturate those gases there. Economy's kind of equal and stable now. But I've got a lot more money invested into my army, it would seem. Even got a couple of marauders, you know. This was a terrible drop. Just absolutely dreadful. But at least it didn't drop here. Yeah, he's doing exactly the same thing. In fact, they even pass each other. But luckily, I'd forgotten to set my rally point on this barracks here, so it drops in there. Yeah, I don't do any damage whatsoever to his economy. In fact, economies are still pretty even. I'm not seeing any mules on his unit tab. Yeah, he doesn't even get all of his units out, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going for our third. This is 8 minutes into the game, which I don't think is a bad time to go for your third, actually, in terms of efficiency. We have got a decent army, 54 to 42 workers to 61 to 47 workers, so we're actually okay there. We did get scanned a couple of times, like twice, but that's just 2 mules, right? What's he discovered from that? I'm building Terran stuff, a mixture of Terran stuff, like you could have guessed that. So yeah, that's why I always feel like dropping mules. It took me a long time to realise you don't really need to see what the enemy is doing unless they're doing some crazy shenanigans like, you know, just building banshees or something, you know, some cheese that I've lost to in the past. You don't really need to see. What you need to see is, you know, is there any cheese coming? And if there isn't, you just build your standard composition. It's going to hold up okay-ish. So yeah, that's a Widow Mine that goes down there. He brings another one over here, I think in the hopes to snipe some units over here, but I just drop a scan and destroyed that. He's got a Widow Mine on this expansion up here. I mean, probably not even going to need to go to this expansion, to be completely honest with you. And this one gets off the ground, and I think, okay, I'm going to go and send a Marine to go and have a look up there. It's just a single Marine. He gets a few kills, to be fair to him. 2 kills so far. 3. 4. It's the most efficiently traded Marine in the world. 5 kills before he went down. And this is where I'm like, okay, well I should probably attack that base. Didn't realise he was going for command centres here. I thought he was going for something else. Now this I'm just going to slow down, right? So I get my tanks down, I stim my guys, and I just let that fight happen, and I'm looking at these, taking these guys in. Now the lead Viking had piss all health, so that was problematic. And then once this was done, I went back to the other base and had a look. So I think I was good at just not watching things die, but we did take down his economy quite well there. Because that entire mineral field went down, that entire mineral field went down, and then we're just pushing here. I mean, realistically, I was just bringing in the dregs. I wasn't even sieging my tanks up. I just gave them an attack move over here. And I'm just working on production, getting things pumping out. Yeah, the starports are still going, barracks are still going, slacked a bit on the factory. And yeah, I'm just pushing in, just pushing my advantage now. I don't even care about the bad trades, because to me it's not about the bad trades. To me it's about how much pressure can I put on now I've got an economy advantage. So yeah, that was game. We take out a few things, just left those Vikings in the base. Medevac over here doing nothing, and yeah, these Ravens just doing their thing. Don't know why. I mean, I'm sure you could comment down below and tell me why somebody would buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ravens. I mean, they're a detection unit, right? I know they can be a harass unit with their crazy little seeker missiles and turrets and stuff like that, but they're primarily a detection unit, so I don't know why you'd grab that many unless you'd seen that, you know, your opponent was going ghost. But you know, I think that was an okay game. Learning points for me, I think yeah, doubling up these. I mean, I got the armory down for the first time in a game in a long time, but then didn't do the research. So what I need to do, and I know I need to do this, is I need to put the engineering bays and the armory on the same keybind as my command centers, right? So when I'm cycling through my production stuff, I can just quickly check with the hit of the tab key, is my research being done? Opted not to go for the concussive shells just because I didn't think they would be useful. I knew I was going to stop producing Marauders at some point because just in TVT I don't think Marauders are worth the 2 unit capacity that they require when you can get 2 Marines. I think 2 Marines outclass a single Marauder, especially with the upgrades. So yeah, that's where I was going with that. I think I could have been a bit slicker. I did get supply blocked a couple of times, but look, I'm sure you guys are going to tell me what I could have done better, and I do appreciate that, so please do comment down below and let me know what you think I could have done better at, or should be doing better, or differently, or whatever feedback you might have. I do legitimately read and respond to every comment, so I look forward to that. And yeah, other videos that you might find interesting will be popping up on your screen now. Please do check them out. If you are new here, which statistically 87% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribers, please do hit the subscribe button. We're going to go on a fantastic journey together, I promise. And yeah, until next time, bye for now.